Okay, so I'm still waiting for the zucchini flowers to open up. As much as they are getting larger, they are not anywhere as close to opening up. Though there's not much of a difference. I do need to pick these guys before they start to put out flowers. And I did get some pineapple mint and plant it in with my cucumbers because I did lose 2 of the cucumbers. So they're going through transplant shock right at the moment, but I know you only need a small piece of root to get them to grow, so I'm also extremely excited that the tendrils are doing what I want them to do, and I've got lots of potential cucumbers starting up already on this vine. Now, it's been so long since I grew beans that I don't know how long I should wait for them to flower, but they're not looking like they're gonna flower. And the story is virtually the same with my peppers. Now, on my cubanelles, they are starting to spread out, like the flowers are getting ready to pop. And on my green bell, the flowers are getting large, and some of them are already pointed down like they're about to pop open. So I guess that's a good thing. At least my peppers are doing what I want them to do. And then on my jalapeno, I have counted as of yesterday 12 little jalapeno peppers of all different sizes. We've got the big guys, 4 of them. The next size up, we have 1, and then we have a whole bunch of little itty bitty ones, like right there. Move the leaf right there. Got them out over here, right down there. And it doesn't want to focus. Right there. So, pretty soon I'll be harvesting those. And we'll get a quick little peek. Ooh, I got a new tomato flower that popped open. Yay! Now if we come in here, and no, we've got 1 that's starting to get large. That's the first one I showed you. But if you let me focus, we've got another one starting there. And I think this one is going to do the same thing. So, as well as this one. But I'm just shaking my flowers and hoping for the best. And over here, story seems to be about the same. This one's finally closing up, so we'll see. I mean, the pollen part was closed yesterday, but now the leaves are falling in the center. So, we'll see. Hopefully, I'll be harvesting tomatoes soon too, and not just jalapenos. Ah, I have a new jalapeno flower. So later today I'll come out and I will count the new ones as of today because I've been pollinating flowers like crazy. And I don't count them until I see them starting to grow. So I will give them a recount today and when I get out of work, and I will take you along for that journey. And the sun won't be pounding on it, so it'll be easier for me to focus the camera and get a better quality video for you. But I start counting them when... Where are they? Not when they are like... and the wind's blowing. I start counting them when they first drop their flowers and you could tell that it's going to be a pepper. And I had one on here. They have this little tentacle thing that pops out, but you don't see the pepper right away. So, right here. Start counting them when they look like this guy, once I can focus, right over here. See if I can hold the branch still to focus. Nope. Like that. And the wind's blowing too much for me to get a good shot of them, so I'll be back out here later today, and I do have another special video from Ember as she's home for a couple days before going camping. So, and yes, this guy has perked up a lot better. The mystery plant. So, see you later today when the sun shifts and I can take a better quality video for you. Okay, so as promised, here is better shots of the cherry tomatoes. As you can see, I have this nice plump one right here, but over here I have a littler one. And then this flower right here, as well as this one right here, are starting to ball up their cherry tomatoes. And as far as cherry tomatoes, I have a whole nother truffle of flowers starting up here for a second batch. And I've got some more that you could barely see starting right in here. So it's going to be wonderful. The cherry tomatoes are catching up. I even got some right in there. So let's move over to the beefsteaks. And I'm getting the beginning of a tomato ball on this flower as it closes up. Now I don't suggest you do this unless you know how to do it without hurting, but you gently feel right at the end of where the petals are like this, and you can feel it starting to get larger. Now on here, I also have some more flowers starting right below. I've got them up here. I've got them over here. So pretty soon, this plant is going to be as full of tomatoes as my jalapeno. Speaking of which, I told you I would count the jalapenos with you after work because the lighting is better. So I've got these 4 here. Okay, that's 4. And then we go up this vine and we have to move around because the light's on that side. I'm on the wrong side. I do apologize. So we've got those 4 right there. And we go up this stick here and we have 1 right there. And we climb over and we've got an itty bitty one there, another one there, and another one there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 8. We come over to the center and we have 9. we start to come down. We go up here. There is 10. And, woo! 11. I'm trying to remember where the 12th one was because I definitely counted 12. I think I was in this position. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11. Oh, missing one. Let's see here. I know it was another itty bitty one, so it's hard to spot. It's a flower. Well, I currently have 11. But 11 jalapenos for such a short time of having the plant is quite remarkable, nonetheless. Counting the 11 jalapenos, I bring you over to the green bell pepper. Now, the flowers are finally getting ready to open on the green bell, even though it's not as big. And next to that, I have my Cubanelle, which is the one I'm patiently waiting for, because as far as flavor, this is my favorite. And as an update to those aphids, after I came out for a couple days straight pulling the aphids off the leaves, I have not seen them, and it's been about 3 days. But I have lots of new growth where I picked off the leaves when I first transplanted it. And even in there I've got some new growth, so. And then this little guy is the type of bees that will be pollinating my garden. This guy's just sitting on my green bean leaf. They're little itty bitty guys, just for a demonstration. Very tiny. But I do not have flowers on the beans yet. And my cucumber, I wanted to show you this if I could get in. Yeah. So even though I lost 2 of the plants, this guy's doing wonderful. And this one is starting to catch up. So hopefully we'll have some cucumbers soon. And pardon my pineapple mint. I just transplanted it, so all the leaves are going to die. The tips are going to wilt like this guy over here. It's going to look really sad, but it's going to make a comeback because really all I needed was the roots. And I put it in where the cucumbers died. And as I was doing that, I found out that I have onions growing. So let me zoom into one with the seeds still on it. Yeah, I got little flies buzzing around. Yeah, it's this guy right here. Coming up, and they got little seeds still on them, so hopefully they'll get enough light. They're all over the place. Woo! So hopefully I'll get some onions and they won't get too shaded out. Now the chocolate mint, the cilantro, the basil, why am I so zoomed in? I do apologize. The basil, the dill, they're all doing fine. Although it looks like they're about to flower, so I gotta tip them. And my zucchini. Whoa, look at that. Don't know if you could see, but those female zucchini flowers are getting pretty large. And today was the first day that I had to water them because they started to dry out. So these cloth pots are doing wonderful. Not getting any weeds growing up. They're not too waterlogged, and I'm not losing too much water, so I'm happy with it. I think I might use them again next year. But this is already a long video. But the last update is I really don't think these sunflowers are coming up. So I found something was eating them as the seed leaves were emerging, so don't think we're gonna have sunflowers. But I have a ton of new growth on this mystery plant. So hopefully we'll see what it is. And as you can see, the leaves are perking up really nice. The sugar cane's getting nice and long. And I don't know what's going on with these greens, but they're looking nice. And Anastasia planted this little mint herself. And this one took the best. So we'll just see how it goes. And I'm pretty sure that's a tomato growing in the corner. But yeah. We'll see you guys in the next video.